Hello and hola everyone. Welcome back. It's good to have you here reading with me today. Um, Boy, this week has been hot. This weekend was hot and sunny. I hope you guys stayed cool and maybe ran through some sprinklers and drank a lot of water. I know I drank a lot of water this week because it is very important to stay hydrated when it's hot. Um, so we have like 5 weeks of school left. We are missing you guys so much, but we're doing our best we can with making these videos and hoping you guys are staying connected. It's really great to see you in the meetings and everything. So what we're going to do today is we are talking about visualizing this week. I know we don't have a printed packet, but what you will need is some writing materials, pencil, markers, crayons, pens, and a blank piece of paper. So that's all you're going to need today. What you're going to be doing is listening very carefully to me reading to you. So today, I've got this amazing book. I love this book. It's huge. It's really thick. Sing a Song of Seasons, and it's a nature poem for each day of the year. So there's 365 poems in here. There are poems for every month, every day. There's just all kinds of really wonderful things in this book. And I think I've mentioned before I love poetry, so it's one of my favorite things to read and talk about and teach. So remember, we're doing visualizing this week. So let's talk about that a little bit. Visualizing. Use text details and your imagination up here to turn the text into a picture in your mind. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be you're going to be listening along as carefully as you can while I'm reading, and you're going to imagine what those words are saying, what images they create in your mind. And you're going to write a sentence or two about what those images are and why they came to your mind, and then we're going to draw a picture, okay? So remember, visualizing them when I'm reading, and then we are going to draw together our visualizing page, and you are going to fill it out today. Okay, so Sing a Song of Seasons, a nature poem for each day of the year. So here's what I'm going to do today. I have chosen this poem, and it's all about springtime, which is going on right now. And the title of it is Busy Bugs. Busy Bugs is the title. And what I want you to do is I want you to listen carefully. You might want to close your eyes and just kind of imagine those words as I'm reading them. You might want to sit calmly, and you're just going to imagine what those words are showing you in your mind, okay? So I'm going to read this poem twice. It's not very long. I'm going to read it twice so that you really can listen to those words and imagine all those details. All right. Busy bugs. Out in the garden, look down low, see all the busy bugs come and go. Wriggly bugs that can't keep still, tiny bugs that build a hill, shiny bugs that feed on leaves, spotty bugs that climb up trees. Out in the garden, noisy bugs that live in grass, bouncy bugs that move so fast, crawly bugs that hide in the sand, tickly bugs that like your hand. Out in the garden. And that was written by James Carter. Okay. So there were a lot of details in that poem. Even though I didn't show you the picture that's on the page, I didn't show you anything in the book except for the cover. There's a lot of details in that poem that you should be able to visualize in your mind and kind of make images and create pictures in your mind of what I was reading. All right. So just take a minute again, put on your imagination cap, and just listen to these words. I'm going to read this poem one more time for you. Okay. Busy bugs. Out in the garden, look down low. See all the busy bugs come and go. Wriggly bugs that can't keep still. Tiny bugs that build a hill. Shiny bugs that feed on leaves. Spotty bugs that climb up trees. Out in the garden, noisy bugs that live in grass. Bouncy bugs that move so fast. Crawly bugs that hide in sand. Tickly bugs that like your hand. Out in the garden. Okay. All right. I hope you like that poem. If you need to, you can always pause. You can go back and listen to it again if you need to listen to it again as well, okay? All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to help you start filling out your graphic organizer. So you've got your blank piece of paper. You have some writing utensils. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw kind of a picture of this, our visualizing graphic organizer, on a blank piece of paper. So if you have a blank piece of white paper, you could do it in your notebook, in your journal book, anything you want. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write my name at the top, and I'm going to write the date. Today is 5/13-20. I'm going to write visualizing. Oh, it says book title. Oh, what was the book title? That's right. Sing a Song of Seasons. Okay. So I'm going to write that as the book title. And because this was a poem in the book, I'm going to write the title of the poem. Do you remember what I told you the title was? Exactly. It's Busy Bugs. So right under the book title, I'm going to write the poem title, Busy Bugs. And I'm drawing a picture of myself kind of there with my paper and my pencils. I'm drawing my visualizer bubble so that I can draw a picture in there. And then right below, what do you picture in your mind? So I'm going to use my sentence starters. In my mind, I pictured, okay? And then the second sentence starter will be I pictured this because it asks us why we pictured that, all right? Okay, and through the magic of the computer, I'm going to put my image in this screen so you can see it. Voila! Now, you might want to pause right here because you might not be finished drawing your picture, and that's fine, or you can come back to it. But I've got mine right up here. I have my name. Oh, it asked us for our name and the date, and I've got both of those things. Visualizing, because that's what we're working on today. The book title, which was Sing a Song of Seasons, and it asked us for the book title. We've got it. And then I wrote the poem, Busy Bugs. Here's my picture. I'm drawing, thinking about what I'm going to draw. I drew a little bubble for my image. And then right here, I wrote, in my mind, I pictured. Now, you'll notice I didn't fill it in because that's your job today. You're going to fill in what you pictured. There were a lot of details in that poem. Lots of really interesting details going on. So if you need, you can go back and rewatch the video to hear it again. I also wrote, I pictured this because if you look at our visualizer, it says, what do you picture in your mind? And it says, why? So we have to tell why. After I get my words down, I'm going to draw a picture of the things that I pictured, and that is our visualizer. Okay. I would love it if when you guys fill out your visualizer, you can leave me a reply on the Teams page. It'd be great if you could even take a picture of it and upload it so that I can see it. Some of you have been doing that. That's super fun. Really cool. Okay? All right. Well, I hope you guys are good. Stay cool in this hot weather, and I'll talk to you next time. Okay. Adios.